The Google Home Mini has been on sale a lot this past month. The latest sale comes courtesy of Google itself, which is selling the smart speaker for $59.99. The sale ends on June 7 at 11:59 p.m. PT, June 8 2:59 a.m. ET, and is not available in Quebec. For users who want more than the Google Home Mini, the search giant is also bundling together a free Home Mini with the Nest Thermostat T, $299, and the Nest Learning Thermostat, $329. This offer is available until September 3. The Google Home Mini is a small smart speaker that comes with Google's voice-activated assistant. Users can ask Assistant questions about the weather, ask it to set reminders and play games with it. Read more at mobilesyrup.com. "20 years ago, The Truman Show, a satirical movie that portrayed an orphan who was unknowingly the subject of a reality show where his every move was observed by the viewing public, was considered unrealistic. Today," said Janelle Deacon, SVP, Solutions and Product Marketing, at omnichannel customer experience vendor Genesys, "we are living in a Truman Show world. It's a world of digital customers, where they use multiple touch points and expect self-service options on all of them," added VP of Product Marketing Dan Rude. "And if a business can't help a customer solve a problem in the preferred environment, brand loyalty goes down by an average of 10 points as soon as he or she has to switch their method of engagement. But for more complex issues, customers still want to talk to someone, or, increasingly, something. Artificial intelligence, AI, devices like Google Home and Alexa give us the opportunity to start engaging in natural language conversations with businesses just as we do with each other," predicts Rude. "We'll be talking probably a lot more than we'll be tapping in the future." Genesys' 5th annual Toronto Tech Summit was all about that world of AI, its effect on customer experience, and how it is shaping society. And despite the hype and the myths, speakers all see a bright future for the technology. To learn more, click the link in the description and read the rest of the story on itbusiness.ca. Apple Incorporated's HomePod smart speaker will be available in Canada starting June 18 for $449, the firm announced on Tuesday. The announcement came along with an update to HomePod's capabilities via iOS 11.4. Now the iOS devices used to control HomePod, iPhone or iPad, can be used to place two HomePods in a speaker pair, and with a new multi-room audio system using AirPlay 2. AirPlay is Apple's proprietary wireless communications technology used for streaming video or audio content from one device to another. The HomePod will also be launched in Germany and France on June 18. The smart speaker was first launched to the US, UK, and Australian markets on February 9. But the lack of official support didn't mean you couldn't use it in Canada. "We tested out the limitations of the smart speaker after buying one south of the border." To learn more, click the link in the description and read the rest of the story on itworldcanada.com. Hackers have threatened to release personal information for nearly 100,000 customers of two Canadian banks unless the lenders paid a $1 million US ransom for its safe return. On Monday, Bank of Montreal and online bank Simply Financial, owned by CIBC, revealed that they learned over the weekend that the identifying personal information of a combined 90,000 different account holders at the two banks was stolen. The thieves said they accessed information such as names, account numbers, passwords, security questions and answers, and even social insurance numbers and account balances, by exploiting weaknesses in the two banks' security systems. "We warned BMO and Simply that we would share their customers' informations if they don't cooperate," a Russian-based email purportedly from the thieves said Monday evening. The email demanded a ransom of $1 million in a cryptocurrency known as Ripple be paid for the return of the data by last night, otherwise the information would be released. These profile will be leaked on Fraud Forum and Fraud Community as well as the 90,000 left if we don't get the payment before May 28, 2018 11:59 p.m., the email said. That deadline has now passed. CBC News reached out to both banks for confirmation as to whether any ransom had been paid. "Our practice is not to make payments to fraudsters," Bank of Montreal said. "We are focused on protecting and helping our customers." For Simply's part, the bank said we are continuing to work with cybersecurity experts, law enforcement and others to protect our Simply clients' data and interests. To back up the veracity of their claims, The thieves shared identifying information about two Canadians, each a customer of each respective bank. To learn more, click the link in the description and read the rest of the story on cbc.ca. According to a Q1 2018 report from the CVCA, $690 million was invested in 139 Canadian companies. The organization said that this is a 6% increase from Q1 2017, when $649 million was raised. When BetaKit last reported on CVCA's numbers from Q1 2017, the organization said that Q1 2017 saw $713 million invested. BetaKit was told that each new industry report is subject to the most up-to-date information, taking into account new information being provided by members on a lagging basis. The average deal size was $5 million, a 5% increase compared to Q1 2017. Compared to the average deal size in the 5-year period between 2013 to 2017, $5.3 million, this represents a 6% drop. Deals between $1 million to $5 million captured 16% of total dollars invested. The report calls out specific deals that accounted for a major increase in investment dollars, as 3 deals over $50 million in Q1 2018 accounted for a 34% share of the total investment this quarter. These include Toronto-based Ecobee, which recently closed $80 million in its Series C in March, Toronto-based Wealthsimple, which raised $65 million, and Hootsuite, which closed $65 million from CIBC Innovation Banking. The Canadian venture capital ecosystem continues to capitalize on Canada's strategic advantage in a number of areas, resulting in very competitive returns in many sectors, said Mike Willett, CEO of the CVCA. In order for this trend to continue, we will be working hard with government and other stakeholders to ensure Canadian regulation and taxes are competitive to help foster an ongoing competitive edge. To learn more, click the link in the description and read the rest of the story on betakit.ca.
Let it go.